Alright, how's it going, guys? I wanted to put a video together today using the Wicked Edge sharpening system. I just want to show some tricks that I've come across that I found quite helpful. What I'm going to be using today is a Spyderco resilience blade. It's been untouched, still got the factory edge on it. I'm going to show how I get the stones set up to the factory edge, and then I'll be working through some diamond, 600 diamonds to 1000 grit, some ceramic, and then I'm going to finish off with some leather strops. Hopefully this won't be too glitchy and edited. I want to get pictures in there, photos of the edge and in between to show what each stone does. Hopefully till we get to the mirror polish that is hair whittling. So bear with me and we'll see how it goes. Alright, to start, I'll be working with a Spyderco resilience blade, untouched. I'm going to try and take close-ups and edit them in, so you can see between each stone exactly what it's doing. So yeah, we'll start with the tips. Flat grind blades. They don't clamp really well into the system. If you go up about 1 millimeter and put painter's tape, 2 layers thick, it's usually alright, on either side of the blade. Just gives it a square base to grip onto. So in my opinion, setup is the most important thing. If you get it all set up nice and square, you'll get a good result. So next, bit of tape on the blade saves cuts, which you will get. Alrighty, as you can see, that's zeroed out there, so that's on the connecting rod, which is square to the clamp. As you can see, it's not going to be square on the table. If you zero it out on there, hopefully you can square it out. Look at that on the blade, and yeah, it just gives it a nice base to start. Especially with that tape, the knife won't rock back and forwards. So yeah, as you're sharpening, you've got that one constant angle. Next tip, I haven't really found much on the net about this. I don't know if it's just me or if you guys have come across it. The stones, they rock a little bit when you're sharpening back and forwards, side to side, that way. So I'll try it on this side. Okay. Yeah, for example, that way. What I've found is if you sharpen and you're heavy on the top of the stroke, when you're finished, you'll get a convex, very slight, but it's definitely there. You'll get like if you lean on the top of the stone, it'll follow around that way. What I've found is try and keep a little bit of weight through the little fingers on the bottom as you're sharpening, just to keep it constant, I guess. If you can do that on both sides as you're sharpening, I find it I'll show you through the pictures, you should be able to see close up of the scratch patterns and where I'm coming from. Like when I first started, I couldn't get that perfect mirror finish from for the whole width of the sharpened surface. I'd get scratches or like a haze on the top and bottom. It wasn't constant, and I found putting that pressure on the bottom, keeping the force in and constant, I guess is the key word. It gets rid of all that. Alright, next, very handy if you make a bench or however you set yours up. If you put something at the end there to hold the stones up, heaps easier to put the new stones on as you're going. Next, the diamonds dry produce a lot of dust. You can see down in here, all over the bottom. Yeah, it's not pleasant. Gets in your skin, eyes. It's not nice. Easy fix: soapy water and a sponge. Rub it over the stones. Knocks the dust down. It just dribbles onto the base. Okay. Cut out for some reason. So yeah, diamond stones. Then we'll move on to the ceramic, the 0.6, 1.4 ceramic, and then we start the strops, the cow leather with the 1.5 micron, which should be together, and then to finish it off we'll go the kangaroo leather with the 0.25 diamond spray. Honestly, I think the stropping is where you get your hair whittling finish, and definitely with the rue leather, gives a brilliant finish. So next, okay, what I'm up to now is I've run the Nico, the Sharpie, along the edge. I've adjusted it, dialed it in, so with one pass with the stone, it wipes all the ink off from the whole width. So that's our factory angle right there. So that's 1650. All good. We'll set it up on this side. And hopefully we get $16.60. $55. That's pretty close. It was $16.50 a minute ago. Okay, close enough anyway. What I was saying before with the when you're actually sharpening and you run the stone all the way up, that little bit of movement I was talking about was there. If I push on the bottom, 1630. If I push on the top, 60. 30. 55. So it's not huge numbers, but definitely I'll show it in close-up photos. You can see where it scratches the bottom edge, and it doesn't run true the whole stroke, but I think that's close enough, and I'll lock the camera down and we'll start sharpening. Alright, here we go. I'm going to start on the 400. Just one last wipe. There we go. Just so you can keep an eye on that it is working. It's all set up right. A bit of water. And the stones. Yeah. So I don't know if you can see this. I'm not going to be able to get right back on this edge because of the plastic side here. So yeah, that's one thing that's a bit of a bugger. But you can see it's wiping all the ink off the other side. Yeah, that's what we're after. Get the pressure on the bottom of the stone. Alright, that's coming up quite nice. A little piece up here. It's going to need a bit of work. But, yeah, it's getting there. Actually, what I might do. Should have done this earlier. Just so that doesn't scratch. No, we're still getting a bit up here. We're not touching. Just from the original grind. I'm not 100% if they do it by hand or machine, but the geometry that they sharpen it with isn't the same as the wicked edge, so it's not 100% through the whole blade, but definitely, it's definitely getting there. Yeah, we're cooking. Yeah, it's working on this side where we're not getting this section right there. needs a lot more work, but definitely back here, that's quite sharp. Just another handy bit of gear, piece of cork. Helps remove the wire edge. So yeah, that's quite nice. One second. No, telephone paper. It's sharp there, but up here, can you hear it tearing? So we need a bit more work up here. All right. Actually, at this stage, I'll try and create a wire edge, so we can sort of, I can show you that, and how we chase it. You should have can just feel that with my nail. It's the slightest wire. And that's through the whole blade. Alright. Good, we've got that wire pretty centered. It's not really catching on either side. So I'd wipe the cork over it again. Just not happy with that tip. Alright. This section of blade is really nice. Yeah. I'm just going to work on the tip a little bit. Since I've got this where I want it, you got to try not to bash the stones into the blade. tells us that. Like 5mm section. It's just not getting it. I really don't want to go down to the 200 grit. It's just going to scratch it up too much. So we'll keep going. Bear with me. That's the ticket. The picture that you can see that was the scratch pattern. That's constant all the way to the tip now, and that's at the 400 grit diamond. So we'll finish up with that, and switch up to the 6. Just wipe the leftover water off your 400s. Go 6. I'll have a look at that. Traveling quite nice. Yes, it's coming up all right. Quite sharp at this point. Nice toothy edge, but what we're going for is, excuse me, just pull the hair out of the goatee. Nope. I'll just zoom in a bit. See the hair? Yep. No. Nothing. All right. We'll keep going. We'll lean on it just a little bit more with the 600. That right there is quite nice. Now, everyday use, you'd be happy with that. That's quite sharp right there. But we're after hair whittling, so we'll push on. I'll remember to wipe your stones off. Just show that's the sort of debris that it wipes off. 800 stones. I'll zoom back in. About there. Okay. might just run the cork over it. There you go. And off we go. That'll look. Remember, please be careful. If you're doing this, we don't want stitches. Stitches are bad. That is coming up quite nice. There's no noticeable wire edge. So really, we're just really at this point just polishing it, because we've kept the factory edge, kept the factory angle. It's been quite easy. Just a minute more. Alright. That should be just about it for the 800. I'll just jump in, have a close look, and I'll be back in a sec. Cool. So that was photos of the 800 grit finish. I'll switch up to 1000. Spend a bit of time with the 1000, just to get those final scratches right down before we move on to the ceramics. Squeeze at that. That's coming up very nice. Still catches the nail, but no wire. Nope. Just run the cork again. I think just a bit more. Okay, so that was the scratch pattern from the 1000 grit. I thought, since we're here, I'll it's not tearing, it's yeah, it's a nicer cut. I'll just go over here. Zoom in. Still won't do it. So you're up to the ceramics. Starting on the coarse side, which is 1.4 micron. Pretty much same routine. Don't really change anything up for this. So here we go. Magic end. We start to see that polish, that mirror finish come in. Really knocks that last layer of scratches down. Might be able to see that. You're starting to get that mirror reflection. Oh, we'll keep going. I'm going to work a little bit back here just to get these scratches out. That's looking quite nice. This I'll take a close up and show you how I'm getting in. See if I can get one. This angle. It is quite the balancing act. Very good. So we'll switch up to the fine ceramic now. And so here we go. It's coming up real nice. Just running our trusty cork. Can you hear that? We've picked up a bit of a larger bit on a stone. Just wipe them down. Because once you hear that scraping noise, especially on the finer stones, you'll notice that you're leaving bigger scratches. So yeah, always try and keep everything nice and clean. There it is right there. You can hear the scratch. Bugger. There's there. That's it. What we do? We'll do a cut test. Very smooth. hair. Zoom in, sorry guys. This is the hair. Still won't grab that hair. But I will throw in there, if you run this up your arm, this would definitely be cutting hairs off your arm. I don't think it'd do the treetop when you run the blade up your arm, just nicking the top of the hairs. I don't think it's quite sharp enough to do that yet, but you should definitely shave your arm. I'll take a picture. I'll be right back. Alrighty, so that was a picture of the scratch pattern from the fine ceramic. Now we're up to cow leather with the Wicked Edge 1 micron diamond paste. There goes my sponsorship. Just a couple of little dots. Alright. Right. Just want to get the paste on there. Make it nice and even. Cool. Here we go. Remember the pressure at the bottom. You really don't need a lot of pressure. Just firm. You'll feel the diamond paste work its way in, and then it's starting to pull. Now, this is where you're getting the good polish going. Have to excuse me, it's 3 a.m. Right. Gotta make sure you get all of this off between strops. You don't want to mix the diamond paste to the different levels, to the different strops. That's good. Zoom in a bit, sorry guys. It's definitely starting to get that mirror on there now. I'm going to work it just a bit more before we go down to the half micron. think that is going to do us. And we're back. That was a photo of the finished edge with the 1 micron leather. So I've cleaned the blade, it's ready to go. We're going to go the 0.5 micron diamond paste now. Even it out. It's next day. I couldn't keep going this morning. Would have lost a finger. Alright. Give that a look. Yeah, it's definitely these leather strops that bring out the that mirror. That's shown there, okay. A little bit more, and yeah, we'll take a photo and finish it off with the rue leather. Nice. So moving a bit. And there we go. Now we've got the rue leather strops in here. We're going to use the 0.25 micron diamond spray. I'll just load these strops up. And get in. Cool. Look at that. nice finish. Anyway, just doing a little bit more on here. Okay. Here goes. Yep. That is as you can see there, it's each pass is grabbing hair and running up the center of it. I'd almost say this would be almost shave ready. Okay, I'll take a photo of that. I might put the knife back together, and yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, here we are, all done. Let's see if you can see that edge on this camera. It's come up quite nice. Try the hair whittling test. Yeah, see, that's quite sharp. Really hope that comes up on there. Now, to be fair, these are out of my goatee, so they're a bit thicker, but we'll try it treetop, so it's not on the skin, just trying to nick the top of the hairs. And, see that? It's definitely done that. It's a very, I guess you'd say, toothy edge with the kangaroo strops and that diamond paste. You can't see it. And as for shaving, it's hair popping. Come up very nice. Alright, telephone book paper, nice and thin. Yeah, you can hear how quiet. That is a really nice edge. The curve test, you can see it. grippy enough to try and bite into that paper straight away. There you go. And hopefully I've shared some tricks. That's about everything I can really think of. If you don't have ceramic stones on the, or even if you go to, your kit only goes to the, say the 600 grit, it definitely puts a decent working edge on a blade. It's very toothy, good for fruit, apples, like your day-to-day stuff. I think an edge like this really isn't needed, but you can do it, so why not? I don't think you need a knife this sharp in your pocket, but definitely can be done on the wicked edge with a bit of practice. Thanks for your patience, and yeah, leave a comment if you've got any tips or tricks. It's always learning. Please share. Thanks for your time.